Yo, welcome back everybody. Today we have gameplay from Sire Denathrius in one of those oops all Sire Denathrius lobbies, and these are the fun ones. When you get something like Cookbook early and you know that you can just full steer into it, and you start getting the line, the dream, a game with mechs, a game with free rerolls, a game where you can find a Brann as well and just pile them all on the board. Healthy from the very beginning and the ability to be super ridiculously gold efficient. You get to roll and do very fun things. And do a nice little combo with that second, and at the moment, unknown quest. All right, enjoy. Kind of just chilling, playing games for lulz and greedy lines. Cooked book. Mechs. Oh, this could be fun. Summon 25. Ah, this is very doable. Look at all this economy. Congratulations on your fell drakes were also a valiant effort to throw, but ended up working out. True. All across the board. The good parts, the bad parts, the ugly parts, all of it. Sometimes it wins, sometimes it loses, but regardless, we had fun. Conglomerating. I read congratulations. Words are just fucking hard, dude. Sitting here, English isn't my first language, guys. Nobody said I was good at it, though. Alright. We poppin'. We cute. Your streamer reading isn't important? True. If you think chat's dead now with my sleep stream style, you should see chat when there were like 50 people. When everybody was asleep and there's no conversation happening. And people would write paragraphs. Be like, okay, there's something to read. And then as the chat grew, and people would still write those paragraphs, it's so hard to read them and digest them in real time. This is just like beautiful. No paragraphs allowed. That was the rule. All right, we're gonna fucking believe. Should have believed harder. Actually pretty good. Spearhead's decent here. I don't think we freeze for one scallywag, but death rattle minions in general are great here. Bofur, this appears to be illegal. I think we've hit pretty well this game. Believe it or not. Someone cook a paragraph? Somebody break out the old pedantic paragraph copy pasta. If there's one thing that I do well, it's be pedantic. If you're going to do one thing, be efficient. How long can this go on? How long can this go on? How long can this go on? That was a classic. All right, all right, all right. Let's go, Bob. Full summons. Over one sentence can be a paragraph. You're right. You know what? Beaten by my own game. Hoisted by my own petard. Is there anything broken here with Cookbook? Lock it? I mean, I'm not going to get that anytime soon. Enhance-O-Matic seems kind of cute with Cookbook. And this thing passively completes. Seems like we have a really good line here. Enhance-O-Matic plus Cookbook, where Cookbook is achievable in 2 turns. Okay. Okay. I'm actually kind of hyped for this game. We just got the things. We got the stuff. We got the meat. We're like Arby's out here. We're probably stronger than this board. I really want as many attacks as possible. At least I feel safe with Cloud9. They can't beat anything. Dude, classic copy pastas. Poor Cloud9. Man, some of the early Dota copy pastas were priceless. Who said we didn't like that? What, the choking, breathing in sound? We don't kink shame here, but like that one seems a little bit unorthodox, you know? Just a wee bit unorthodox. Wouldn't think that would be most people's go-to form of entertainment. Well, I can hold the blood gems forever. We summon 3 minions this turn, 3 minions next turn, one in the buy phase if we want to sell both of these to buy something. And that will get us Cookbook, turn 6 combat activation on Tavern 4. It's pretty much perfect. We just got to make sure that we summon all 3 minions this combat. So if we think we're stronger than him, we really shouldn't dump like all these blood gems in the spear hide or something. I don't think this thing value trades. Or like lives, you know? With the only other, like only one other taunt. It would take a lot for it to not die. Is it possible? Sure is. Thankfully, it does die still. But I don't like sacrificing health if I don't have to. And we could always make up for it, right? Playing 1 minion isn't the end of the world for Cookbook. It's not like we have to go a whole nother combat or something. Actually kind of dope. There's a part of me that really wants the Cookbook mech stack and see if we can build giant beatboxers. Considering Enhancematic and everything else. Level double sell, yeah, pretty much every time. Question is just like, what do we do with the other things? Do we freeze this board? Do we just build all mechs on the board? I don't think we can go to 6 and do that. So like, this is probably a throw. Like the idea of putting all the magnetics on the board. Make them big, then triple them. We won't be able to get to Beatboxer. It's so cute as an idea, but it just doesn't work in the speed of the game. So I think we just take the Menace. We throw him on the board. Probably don't give him taunt. I am not going to read that we are completing that this turn, but we should almost always complete it next turn. And we aren't going to miss this. We are now weak compared to our opponent. I like that part of you, Bofur. What, the go for the memes, Bofur? The fun Bofur? The not try hard Bofur? The weak Bofur? I lied about being weak, apparently. I'm confused as to how he has such a small board on Tavern 3, but we were in fact not weak. But we'll take the opportunity to spend all the gold to level the turn before we could get a Cookbook. That way we can use the full turn starting and then scaling it. All right, so he's actually strong now. He just spent everything getting these quests completed, is what happened. That's going to be a scary board in the mid-game. Elementals aren't dead, chat. Now you just use them to play other comps. I don't know about you, but I feel pretty good about this, actually. I think it's a looking cute, feeling cute kind of game. And then we get Enhancematic. Shit, man. It's a good life. Good place to be. Our pirate's the only menus that can go infinite with any hero with now. I mean, not really. As long as 7 stars exist in the game, you can definitely go infinite. There are far too many cards that can generate extra value. You know, the Brann, Moira, Wraith, all that kind of stuff in the game. Is it by far the easiest of lines? Yes. Current scope of the game, pirates are definitely the easiest and most consistent to get to infinite. But Murlocs still exist. Brann Battlecries still exist. Anomalies still exist. Like, there's some anomalies that are just always infinite. Look, a Divine Shield. Would we like a Divine Shield Bream counter? We could just sell every Murloc through. Seems good. Actually thinking I might have made a mistake there on the order. Because I'm just going to buy this board, right? So, like, this is going to happen too. Which means the minions that I like these two, and potentially even this, I should have bought the knight first. Sold it through. Whoops. Whoops, 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 whoops. It's a small change. Like, this thing should have 1-1 higher. Not going to lose my mind over a 1-1. It's BlizzCon week? Hell yeah, it is, dude. Zanino, thank you so much for the 24 months, my dude. Appreciate the love, man. Also, Keck W Ghoul. If only it could have gone off. We've been so good here. Keck W Ghoul, it does go off. I wonder how good this card is when you have a way to scale it. Like, knowing that we're going to be playing a bunch of random bullshit minions through in the mid-game. Should we be playing toward this? What about with Wind Fury? Is this a meme? Sure feels like a meme. Looks like a meme, feels like a meme. Scarfin. Quacks like a meme. Looks like a duck. Sounds like a duck. It's probably a goddamn duck, dude. Watch out. It's a duck. Meh. Times like 10. I think last position's still right for this. Don't like leading here, because like mech board. He was showing 5 mechs or whatever it was, 4 mechs. I eat. What is that ticking? It's gotta be the song. Looks like a duck. Sounds like a duck. Must be the music. No Divine Shield. Well, Wildfire is gonna stick around. It was a short-lived experiment. Isn't Heedless nuts? Yeah. Is a good card. Probably just buying here, right? Is a pretty good card. We just building a board of Divine Shield minions that have good utility. Cleaves, Divine Shield, reset Divine Shield. Quack, that would have been funnier if I hadn't typoed. But maybe that was the quack that we were looking for. Spelled with an X. That's a next gen quack right there. The Gen X quack. Nice. Good. Good cleaves there, bro. What are you at? He's at 12-12. We're at 23-23. We have free rerolls on elementals, and we have a lot of key minions. I'm feeling pretty good about this. Now we've double free rerolls. And a reborn. And a Leroy. Never lucky. I mean, these are pretty close, right? As soon as you get a magnetic for them, these are all very good minions. Barricade's good with Divine Shield. Gift Horse with Deflectobot. We find a way to scale them. Utility Drone's a little weaker. I think we're going for the win at this point. And if that's the case, I'm just going to go up. We're going to play on 5. We have double rerolls off the Recycling Wraith. We're still at 41 health. Reborning a Leroy on this board would be pretty nasty. Elementals in general. Magnetics. Triple on Wildfire. Heedless. Leroy. There's a lot of things we want. We got a lot of ways to play this. The alternative is you just stay on 4. You keep playing for efficiency with the elementals and stuff. Build big number for Cookbook, but I think we take the advantage now. Push the level up button. Feels good when you level and you don't take damage. But we didn't know that was going to be the case. He could have been pretty strong. This could have been leave him alive with Doppelganger's Gauntlet, which would have been really bad. But we are at 41. Brann? I mean, there's like 4 people alive. Should we be greeting Brann here? Nah, probably not. Sounds like the plan. We always should have greeted Brann. It was always Brann. I don't know what you're thinking. It was always Brann the whole time. It was never not Brann. Jesus. Okay. He's so good too, but like, we got a lot of opportunity here. Magold. Trash. Trash, 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 trash. But like, that's gotta be above average. Get the genie? Feels baity. We definitely didn't make ourselves as strong as we could have been this turn, but we did kind of set ourselves up ridiculously strong for the future. I mean, this can't be right. Heedless and a replicating menace. There's no way this is right. It's just the super greedy line, right? Go find ourselves a Leroy. We instantly get way stronger if we have 1 Leroy. Good hit. Cleave left. Actually, great hit. The genie's here. Doing work. Nice. Too bad on the whole losing the combat, but we're basically 1 card away. We need him to cleave left or right, probably on the opening hit, right? By cleaving left, we limited the number of attacks. We needed this to attack before one of these 2 died. Then we clean up the board. Well, that was annoying. Thanks, Bob. Free for next turn. Tad. I think at this point in the game, we are definitely more married to the idea of getting good minions than... The fuck are these? Then maxing out cookbook buffs. Looks odd whenever you end up in those situations where it's all coming down to like one attack at the beginning. That's all it was one attack at the beginning. I like you. I like you. And I like you on the board. So do I sell anything else through? Is it the end of Brann? Probably not. Probably just take the stats. Put the big boy on the board. Greed the genie one more turn. This guy's pretty hard countered by finding one Leroy. We have golden recycling wraith still, remember? Might as well print another card. If any 40/40 is going to be on the board, it's basically printing 3 gold. And we made ourselves a lot stronger this turn. Considering that last turn we weren't rocking any of these stats, we basically made ourselves 2 minions bigger. These guys being super relevant now. The genie just spits out Felementals. It's the only thing he does. He's got one target. It's just Felemental Brann Genie. Hey, buddy. Good work. Very good. Bruh. I'm over here skipping fucking Elementals on a golden recycling wraith cookbook board because we're that rich. Jesus. Okay. You're going here. You're getting sold. You're getting sold. Cost ourselves 2 rerolls if we want to buy this for the 1/1 buff, but I think it's right. We don't want the triple. Interesting. Kind of like you now. Okay. Don't think we take this. Okay. I don't know what to say. It's just a lot. Get on the board. Boop. Should pull that there. Get on the board. Hello from Brazil. Hello from Ohio. What's good, dude? My reborn Leroy didn't die. Yeah, that's about right. Look at that board, man. Like, everybody's huge to this game. This Wildfire is earning his keep. Well done, Wildfire. I am so proud of you right now. I'm so fucking proud of you. That Wildfire knew what was up. Alright, so we know we need to play toward Cleave. We need to play toward Death Rattles, because this board is actually enormous. On the other hand, we aren't exactly slouches here. Because it always has to be Brann, doesn't it? 6 for Foe Reaper. Yeah, it's an okay card. That's a better card. One of them's a lot cheaper than the other. We might go 6 now. Okay. We don't have to go to 6. Do we still want to go to 6? Okay. So this is happening, this is happening, this is happening, this is happening. And then I debate the reroll for next turn. I probably shouldn't bought the elemental. We had all the stuff saved up for making another wildfire or another cleave. Obviously, Foe Reaper's nasty. But we also could do it with wildfire. We also can just do it with another Deflecto bot, probably. And taking 6 gold to level might not be the play. Then again, that guy should be really susceptible to losing to just Leroy, so we do have the time. Alright, this was a mistake. I should have bought the non-elemental. The one that was worth 2 gold. Because I always sell through here. I just didn't connect that at the end of the turn. Brann. These are trash. Huh? Why are you all trash minions? Actually, utter fucking garbage, aren't they? We can take small taunt if we want to. We could also take a death rattle minion to deal with the very last minions, but it's not going to be small things at the end. Cool with this thing being taunted. We just get the fuck out of you. The fuck out of you. We say, hi there, Wildfire. 70-70 cleave. Want the death rattles in the middle of the comp? The funny part is that the weakest minion on this board is arguably Reborn Leroy. After all of that time spent to make the board, it just kills 2 things, right? Potentially 3 if the attack isn't quite high enough. Every one of these other minions trades 3 for 1 at best, or at worst. Only because matchup? Really? Not all the time? Yeah, of course. Of course it's a matchup problem. But yeah, it was nice to build in the middle of the game, right? Why Deflecto after reset? Because it doesn't happen. Like, that's not part of the fight we give a fuck about. If both of them are alive at the time where that gets to attack, then we'd much rather attack with the microbots at that point. Because, like, Deflecto is way more likely to be pinged once than be at a health that it can value trade and then, you know, potentially hit again. All that really matters is the cleave portion of this fight. We're putting it toward the back. It also is more likely to be cleave being the center minion. There's a variety of minions why you'd order that way at the back. Though realistically, like, it's about 0.01% of our consideration for that final turn. It's just the order with the taunts for these 3 things to clear his board. Leroy's alive at the end. The Leroy lives to celebrate a dub. Hey, not a bad streak today. We played 5 games in like 3 hours.